Yo guys, basically for this YouTube channel is shit, right? So I'm gonna grind out like random ass fucking shit uploads and become one of those mildly popular channels with like 1000 to 15k subs, right? And I think they're getting purgatory. I did featuring a new tutorial, new UI, better optimization. Let's fucking go. You know what? We'll join a fucking shit, right? And then it was be using like 6,000 megabytes of memory. Why? 6,000 fucking megabytes of memory. Why? Anyway, I'm gonna practice this beautiful. Maybe they'll update this as well. I'm sure they're gonna remove toast. I haven't played in like 2 days, so obviously my skills gone to shit. As you can see just from how I landed on that ladder. That's from how I broke that ladder. You know, a nice few days of break affects me poorly. But 3 weeks of not playing makes my skill increase by a margin of like 0.2 on difficulty chance. It's all new. What am I doing? But just use that shit show. I mean, I can't even describe the jump with it. That doesn't make enough. Anyway, yeah, I need to find out how I can actually see who is subscribed to me because apparently my YouTube analytics is fucking disabled. You know, I see these tutorials online, they're like, oh yeah, so, oh fuck you, man. That's not what they do, that's what I say. Oh, what is my mouse control? What is my camera control? I felt this thing like they're actually analytics, right? The analytics shows my amount of subscribed in the past 28 days, which apparently is supposed to so it doesn't work for me. I don't fucking know. I look at YouTubers. Just switch twice. One time. So, guys, how is your daylight savings time? Or given or fuck the best of it? For me, I don't know, it didn't go as planned on that day. My friend also said, I'm probably gonna try and do an invite to my friends to then I said, do it, and get to sleep at 8. That's when I said, so go to sleep at 8. Wake up at 6, which I was not doing. I woke up at 2. I thought of pulling an all-nighter before as a strategy. We'll get into that slightly. But we got to like 1:30 and then we got rummaged around his house and his mum came out and then it ended because peer pressure disappeared. Not peer pressure, but we wanted to honestly, my sleep is really fucked. Like, I get to sleep only after 11:30. Like, I would like to go to sleep at 10:30. And then I'm always so tired and I'll be a much happier guy. Instead, policy just created, started ever since I was 5, all playing rotate as I was already born. There were good times, I can't even lie. Of course there were shit times, but they were nice. Trust me, when I put in all my time, it's so easy to want to sleep. The next day, don't you look at it? And then after a while, I'm training myself to sleep late. Like the inverse of me staying all those nights. And training myself that I usually go to sleep later, so I maybe he's omnipotent, but he can't be omniscient. He's omnipotent. The idea of evil and suffering, if he's omniscient and omnipotent, then he should be able to have a greater plan that doesn't involve suffering, because he has infinite power and infinite knowledge. Of course, he could be on a level where pessimistic and say the most powerful person, the most powerful human can ever do. What is this for? What you doing the fucking dancing? What makes no sense? All the way, it's a fucking ladder, of course. Could have made it like those weird button activated trusses. But no, I don't want to be a reach. instead. What was this? I completely fucking forgot because of this shit gameplay. The gameplay overall I find is nice, but why? Just make it fucking good. Ooh, boy. Choices and ladders are so varied. Okay, I wish Roblox would have normal physics, not broken. Sure, we would have obvious, but do you think I'd like it? You know, if there's a reward at the end, how many run out of time? Overall, it's just a torturous journey. It's a torturous journey that leads you to brave more torture. So if he was omniscient, he would be able to figure out what he needs to have his infinitely great, inconceivable plan that doesn't involve so we can't use the excuse of that's his greater plan. If he's omniscient, if he knows all, he's all wise and all knowing, can't he just think of a plan that doesn't involve so seeing as he knows everything, and yes, if he wasn't omnipotent, he should be able to think of a way to instantly become omnipotent. If he's omnipotent and, like all the people, has this guise of omniscience, that means he's not ever going to try and make himself omniscient. Maybe he's not omnipotent and he knows he's not omniscient, of course, he might just be malevolent and he mentioned it's not good. Oh! What am I? Why am I pressing shift L2? I'm fucking idiot. Yeah, in Roblox, this no clip has an item. What in the hell is that hydra? It's not even loops for people. Fucking hell. Didn't even loop your music. Oh my god, there's this book on my fucking desk and it makes it impossible to do this jump. This jump is so shit. What the fuck even is it? It's like the second shittest wiggling jump. Oh, killer hugging jump. Yeah, it's the second shittest because it's really bad inconsistent. Can't really touch those people. To be honest, I basically reached a point where I think that all life is meaningless anyway. And I don't care. I think that meaning is a plot, not a plot, but it's something invented by the human brain after human reached the level of consciousness. Because it's anything more active. It's not just consciousness. It's like terrorist fucking threats. Like a little retard that I am. here's a little dive into my mental health. Anyway, I think meaningless is something invented by the brain to try and keep things going. That and why humans are so curious. Because otherwise they'd figure out, well, all life is just to reproduce, right? The meaning of life in a true biological and scientific sense is just to reproduce and make prime life as well, prime quality of life. After that, of course, after a certain age, right, which is back in the day, the age when humans were basically dying, basically doubled life expectancy from since the very beginning. Afterwards, females run out of eggs, and males start having shit prostates and shit, right? Humans, the bodies just take care of them less, right? Because they're not designed to live for that long. They're designed to live for as long as they can make more life and nurture that life, and then they're just not really meant to live any further than the design, and they didn't evolve in the last 200,000 or 300,000 years. It's such a significant, it's such a small amount of years. Those are feelings fucking real. Can't do anything because one reason why the social creatures are so survive is because they're more advanced and intelligent than other species and other creatures. So it suits us and helps us, maybe it helps us reproduce at a greater rate. I mean, someone said, it's actually that the people we love are attracted to them because we have compatibility. I don't know, that wouldn't seem valid to me. I'm not an expert in the scientific field, right? I like science and maths, but I'm not an expert. I would think that, gut bacteria is exactly what gene that will pass on. Or maybe it is, but I don't think it's really a gene. Even if it's passed on, not maybe that's for sure. Then again, random TikTok, but how nose ring go? Oh, this fucking person's fucking weird. Left, right, front, back. So I don't know if she's trustworthy or if her source isn't trustworthy. This is the broken thing about slides. Like, you see the fact that trip hops throughout the slides in case you jump. In case you have to jump. It's just to reproduce. Old people they're more vulnerable as children. The children that are obviously actual cause of that. We developed our life expectancy. I think the ultimate goal of life is just for the genetic material to replicate. Like, it's seen in all the features of older people. Fucking coward. Stick shit, don't. Oh, why am I failing so much? I took like a 2-day break. I can't. Please, fuck you. What? Fucking bullshit. How? I can't scream because I'm supposed to be fucking sleeping. You know, you can see the time on my passport. 11:58. Really, it's basically 1 because of the time shift. I don't understand. No one sees the way this time shift is like. It does not exist. It's just the idea of time invented by humanity. Periods of time do not equal periods of time inside of periods of time. The hours, daylight saving and giving time do not exist. Obviously they cancel out. They're just there for society, right? You know, for jobs, because and for darkness, because I'd rather, what's 11 now? What's 11 now? Midnight then. What's now? What's 5 now? What's 8 now or 7 then? So, you fucking miserable. They just add time because the acting time doesn't really comply with light expectancy. Oh, it's too dark and similar to light. Yeah, dark places. No joking. I hate about lots of especially it's always these like Catholic Americans that can't keep their mouth shut about Christianity is key, and if you're atheist, why the fuck are you atheist? No, if they say atheist, oh yeah, I'm an atheist. Why are you atheist? Just be Christian. Why do you think God is love? What does he do? He will forgive you at the end of the day, so forgive. Like, I don't hate God because I don't believe him. They act like you just some of them, especially people, what would people say? Why do you hate God? And this is the worst what we call them. If you remember, second worst. I wouldn't know. There's arguments that you can think of and disprove for theism or atheism. But for me, I'd say theism because obviously I'm atheist. But why would people invent such stupid arguments that will never in a million years think of as an argument for God? You just hate God, you're just in the... No, I don't believe him. I don't hate him. I don't, of course, hate something that I don't believe exists. It's that idea of someone being in the mountains, an example of them being in the mountains. Where it's almost like these American Christians that are always like on YouTube about 7 proofs for God and why all atheists are stupid I'm just getting frustrated. Of course, I'm so bad at it. Oh, stress. Shit, I'm getting pretty fucking. It's lucky I didn't have like multiple forms because otherwise I would have like ripped it in half. Because I was trying to do is bend it in half. What? I was just fucking kicked the muscle, bro. I can't lie, my parents are retards. Fucking hate everyone as well. And I get angry enough, I hate everything. Maybe it's just my brain being clouded by the anger. Or maybe it's just after all, I'm not really hungry. I hate myself more than I do. And I like this girl in the I still like her because I used to. I haven't spoken to her for like 8 or 9 months. Last time I spoke to her, she asked me to move on a fucking train on a school trip. She sees this and remembers that. And I guess whatever, man. Who fucking cares at the end of the day? I'm gonna die in like 50 years. Maybe 60 or 70 years, no joke. Yeah, why do we invent these retarded names? 6, 7, 9, fuck this. What even is it? It's just two fucking numbers and then some random fucking African guy on TikTok. 6 numbers. You're not fucking funny. You're not inventing a new meme. You're just making a fool of yourself. In the hopes of gaining money, attention. Attention is money to lots of people. Yeah, that's my rant, I guess. Um, I'm gonna continue ranting about that girl while I play some of this. I named it that because this is my third one. Delete world, I create and delete. They get laggier and laggier. That's what fucking is. Anyway, so basically it started out with her being excessively nice to me. Right? She was randomly like, oh, hi, Lindy. And while I walk home, right? Okay, this is 100% revealing. If she watches, she'll know exactly who she. Possibly, yeah, maybe. But basically, right, when I walk home, I'm featured with these two other girls, like in the past, in year 8, the first half of year 8. Like, speed walk up to me, say a few words like hello, and then just walk on home at the end of the day, right? And it was all good. She was being excessively nice to me, like, randomly saying hello in front of lessons for no reason. So I thought maybe she likes and gained an interest in her. She's very nice and so pretty. Right? That's the words I would use to describe her. Maybe it sounds childish, but that's how I would describe her. She's also good with maths, so yeah, that's a big win for me. Now me, I probably look average. I'm not exceptionally good at maths, people could say. I don't want to say it, but I mean, you could say I don't like hyping myself up. I'm not confident in myself. I hate myself for this, especially for this, but it's mostly for this. So then I basically like, fell in love with her, you could say. It's but seeing as I was like half obsessed with her for the past year, you could describe that as love. Yes. What do you mean reading all data? And then, what the fuck is. Okay. Now, I'm scared of this screen somehow. Am I scared of joining a fucking one? have I got this? Let's just put this shit away. Basically, it's a very tedious mod that reflects on how life is with these things. First, I got vertical slabs and stairs. Salty low mud brick stairs. I got bloomeries for raw time because otherwise it would just be cast iron and that's fucking bullshit. Anyway, so I would say I love her, right? Then she randomly stops like talking to me, and then at the same time, this guy who's really becoming my good friend becomes here her boyfriend. Fuck. Who cares? I knew that. I was have the idea I have no chances. At this point, the love I had for her soon came enough so that I can hardly even talk to women now. Like I've an inability or fear to talk, which I have no idea. Stay fit. I thought, oh, she doesn't talk to me anymore. It's just a shy little cunt. And this is a long time after they broke up. What if he said he broke up with her? Because she doesn't text him. Which to me is a stupid reason. Probably because, I love her. But what? Anyway, I'm gonna process one of these and then turn into a cast iron hammer because the bronze hammer is kind of hot on 48. I'm just an average looking autistic kid. I don't know why she'd take interest in me. She's shy lot, and she's just scared to talk to me as well, I thought. And then I came to the revelation, and this is all like this year, right? This is all like a few weeks ago. I came to the revelation, I was like, oh, because on the train she was like, can you move please, because we really need to sit. Obviously, I don't need to sit. But that's not a fucking point, obviously. But she wasn't shy then, she was just asking for something. And she was doing it easily as well. Not pretty one. Thank you. It just needs to be able to work. But fuck, I need to. I'm gonna be using a fucking stick. How massive blocks. Let's just move this nesting. That looks good there. This basically means that the kind of looks she gives me, I'm probably just nervous glances because she's wondering why I sometimes stare at her. Because I wish she's like scared of me. I hope not. I'm a weird guy. It's just a fan. I can't give my skin a break though. Ah, okay, minus 18 is it from 96 plus 18, 114 plus 8. which means 52 plus 18 obviously is 70. 70 which gives us 90. Yep. I think that's one of the common lag spikes. How's that? What nice. Oh, yes. One bit of road. Oh, I don't have enough block. I'm gonna leave that. I realize it's all pointless and everything. These were just follies, you know. I was just a hopeless idiot, guided by nothing more than false information. And for that, I really dislike myself. I clouded myself, right? Because of that, I was pretty stupid. Why did I take it out? I probably would have done so much better in life if I wasn't fixing things. You know, this fantasy. Fucking hell. I don't have a stone knife, do I take my skin from 2017. The way I've also realised how inefficient the way I do that is. Feel like an absolute idiot chasing the dream, chasing fairy tales. That's my story. How about yours? That's my anime story. See, I have 2 flocks, which means I can get 5, but I need 7. You know what that means? It means I'm off to pick up random shells in those. Or I could go to one of these areas and mine hella limestone from a mountain and have it collapse on me and lose all my shit. Yeah, I basically befriended 2 quails as well. They just hang around. Sooner or later, one of them's going to lay an egg. I'm also going to breed them. Don't tell anyone, that's my fetish kink. Breeding quails in Minecraft terra firma, Greg. No, I'm joking. Obviously, it's some weird obscure shit. I'll never tell you. Everyone has a reason. I'm not telling you why. The way I whisper, I sound like a fucking pedophile. Hey, don't tell anyone. No one can know what I'm doing. If you tell them, there will be severe relapse. That's what I thought. Who fucking cares? Oh, these videos get like 2 views and like 1 view and like 1 view is my good friend from primary school. Bro, he's definitely like sitting, rolling on his sides, laughing at my comments at myself, all contemplating. Amber is Lindy, okay? Like I don't want to bring attention to myself, so I'll say I am okay. Average suicidal person. How can you feel the average suicidal? Doesn't mean I'm not a masochist. Don't get it twisted. Commonly associated traits doesn't mean that they're always associated. Remember that, kids. I taught you a lesson. From one kid to another. Hip. I'm feeling so hip right now. So hip that I'm getting a hip replacement. Yeah, I guess in this video I'll just be ranting about my mental health from now on. You could call it that, I wouldn't call it that. That's for pussy. No, I'm joking. It's usually used by woke America. Did I see a dick? Where's... Yes. That means I get more venison. I really hope you're fully grown. Oh, I saw it said juvenile. I didn't stop the rampage though. We don't know values, we just plant them back. 1,200 seconds. Oh, you're fully grown. See? It's not that fucking difficult. Anyway, look. Does it have more realistic jobs? Like in Minecraft, you can kill a cow and get 3 steaks. How are you gonna get 3 steaks from an entire fucking bovine? It's this giant cow, it's like 2 cubic meters. Look at this, look at this. 12. But by the way, I can't be bothered to. Swimming in water gives me more warmth than standing on sea, which gives me more warmth than standing not on sea. Anyway, I'm just happy I've got these insulated leather clothes. Sometimes I want people to notice that, you know, I've got this idea in my mind that makes me an attention seeker. When I was in year 6, I was very lonely, and then I'd like walk around looking kind of sad, so that hopefully my so-called friend would notice I was sad. Called me an attention seeker. At the time, I was writing thinking, I'm not an attention seeker, I was being an attention seeker, but not like a bad one. The way they framed it, I don't know if they were trying to frame it in a way that it's not a bad one, but I assume they were, because they were defending themselves after the But maybe this is just my autistic perception. Yes, I'm autistic, but we'll assume it isn't, and that's just them actually trying to demonize me. Anyway, to yourselves in year 6, you're welcome. Don't worry, here's my confirmation it worked. It just worked, you know, 3 fucking years later. Now I think that I want people to notice me, and if I act in any way, for people to notice my crippling loneliness, as I would call it, makes me an attention-seeking dickhead. Good for nothing. if I was on the internet, I would be a cloud chaser type shit. Which obviously ain't true. That's not for me to decide. Because look, 8.8, 8.10, 9 degrees. Look at the bottom of ice cold water. Look at the average temperature. -2. Current temperature is -16. So how am I getting heated to 9? That makes no sense. Anyway, I got one shellfish. I might have to get even one more flux. Orcas don't attack you, by the way. They swim around in a goofy manner. It's so cute. Maybe I can learn to appreciate stuff like that better. For how I might think it is. Silly, fun, cute. But isn't that too feminine? I'm afraid, I guess my biggest fear isn't really talking to women. I can talk to them fine when they're like the type that indulge heavily in just talking to males. I would say I'm afraid that people think I look gay because I'm not gay. And just saying that makes me sweat. When I say things that could have certain consequences, I start sweating. All of I instantly start, not really sweating, but instantly get extremely hot all around my face and my armpits, lower armpits. By the way, I turned off the charcoal forge because I know this journey will take too long. Maybe I'll post this, maybe I'll delete it. If I post it, I'm not going to edit anything out. See me further truly out. Whether I tell you about it or whether I act it in a way. Whether I tell you what I'm feeling or whether I show you that I'm angry at a game and show you what word I commonly use, even though that's how I feel myself actually. In case you don't understand the word retard. So birds, I think it might be a quail. It's a grouse. And what a pitiful sound. Yes, I think of something pitiful. Sometimes I want to cry over how pitiful my cat is. You know, she's almost dead. She's lived longer than lots of cats. Even though she's like a rescue cat straight. If she's a fucking hunchback, she's got one canine tooth left. It's a sad sight to see. Yeah, they say she's in lots of pain. She might be in lots of pain. If there's anesthetics or painkillers, and that would just, and that could kill her. She isn't really able to withstand as all the other cats. Luckily, she's not in lots of pain. So, a few months ago, my mum took her to the vet. She told me, I'm taking her to the vet. This is because I don't think her joints are the best. I want to see if she's in lots of pain. Because if she is, it will probably be the better thing to just get her killed, right? Get her put down and put her out of her misery. She's had a long run anyway. She's at least 17 years old. Like fucking hell. In another that in the fact that I was thinking about it in a sad, depressed way yesterday, in the same topic, as a part of this topic. And when you think about people are getting old, hold on a second, my nose is kind of shit. You look around, everyone you know is getting older, or getting older, but you don't notice it as much as other people do. Because you notice every second of it. You don't notice every second of theirs. Which means theirs is less grudging. Maybe that's just me being autistic, obviously. It's always either this, or it's just because I'm autistic. I'm autistic. I let everyone know I'm autistic. For my little characteristics. I don't use it to pull any cards. I just use it. I don't care. I'm a pretty out-of-pocket guy. Some things I've said before I regret, and then a year later I say them again in a larger regret it. The cycle repeats. The behaviours of people are built are just cycles that repeat again and again. This is an obscure, stupid, autistic, if you like, reference to the Roblox game I was playing earlier, Eternal Tales of Hell, the one that I'm going to update. What am I thinking of? Yeah, so Tower of Melons in Time in Zone 8, there's that weird cursive text above that says time repeats itself. I randomly just liked that phrase last year. Yeah. Oh, and with the girl thing, I forgot to mention. Yeah, the thing I interpreted as extreme friendly, so I'm pretty sure that's just her normal amount of friendliness. Which makes me even more stupid, even more possibly humiliating. If I ever thought there was something going on between us. Of course, I compare someone like me to someone like her. Clear difference. She's even a good person. Don't want to give up information in case you could use that to tell what school I go to. Did I seriously pick up drinking? Bloody hell. Okay, I only needed to pick up one. Okay, we're gonna end up with 7 raw iron blooms, so we're gonna end up with 7 free wrought iron. I mean, when you first use the bloomy, right, you will of course end up with loads of free wrought iron. Instead of venturing out and collecting spruce, I'm going to make birch doors. As in, the spruce doors will be to the outside, birch will be to the inside. That's cold ass design. Okay, obviously you don't like it, so we're gonna place it. Yeah, the multi-block feature. At least it's not a fucking Greg Tech multi-block structure. Hey, I don't fucking know. We just search up. Yeah, so I was trying to search up how to craft a leash, but now they call it a lead, I don't know. Let's look at this extreme combustion engine. You've got whatever the fuck all this shit is. Obviously it's going to be connected to some circuits. But the main deal is this, right? Extreme combustion engine. It's a multi-block and its own block. but it's used in a multi-block, so that's just, for example, the bloomery. Right, this is the bloomery. I'll put two together, but this is the bloomery block, but this is a multi-block structure. I'll show you. But basically, she's actually a good person in society and a helpful person in society. Along with members of a club, she was compared to me. I'm just a swearing, rude idiot online with basically no life. Wait, each time you work it uses one job. Fuck. And someone basically comparable to an incel. I just insulted myself very much, but you know what we're doing? We're just mining boulders. Gives us a lot of rocks to construct weak stone hammers with. The mining hammer is OP. Let me show you. Let me show you, baby girl, just how big this willy is. That's what my whispering makes. Like 2x2. It will take for it to cause a collapse. You know, little collapse on the surface. Such that creates one fucking cobblestone. I could actually use raw highlight for the base design. But then again, now that I'm not watertight, the next step is steel, which requires me, moving into other areas. What is in my image? That's useless. Anyway, the little storage technique for this is that you can craft it into gravel. You can get all this gravel, craft it back into that. It's a nice little storage technique. When I first started year 7, I was so lonely back from 6. I was sitting, just not trying to make any friends. And I actually did to make friends. Nice. Of course, we bonded over making comments over someone's height. He didn't do it to his face. And he's a cool guy anyway. I feel like I'm so not used to a good level of friendliness that I take a large amount of friendliness as something other than being a friend. My friend, he's like nice and friendly to me, probably because we were friends 9 years prior. Friendly reception, then we moved to different schools respectively. bad. So like friend, right? He's nice and friendly. But because I'm not used to that amount of friendliness, I kind of gained this idea that he's gay for me. It's absolutely tremendous. It makes me very uncomfortable. It's all kind of shit. It's bad on both sides, right? I highly doubt he's gay, but like, it's this kind of idea which I can't even reject it. Okay, almost messed up there. It's 12, 18, 24, 5, 6, 8, 6. Oh, that's right. My bad, gang. Don't want to speed talk too much because the brilliant white we're fucked because he's all gonna melt the intercast eye, which is useless. Okay, I re-blew it, right? I can put it back to the blue. It was kind of unfair that I even see that friend in that light, just because he's friends with like a friend would be. Usually I spend my days pacing around in the school. My days with my time. It was 9, 996. Yes. Come on, efficiency. Four, 5. So I've just got 6 left. I thought it was lunatic forge trying to cling on to friendship. I'm kind of debating myself. Should I look lonely and allow everyone else to know I'm lonely? No, I shouldn't. That makes me a conceited little dickhead and an attention seeker. That's not the case. Really. I know. Doesn't mean I can't think it. I'm deluded. I know I'm deluded. And I can't rid myself of these delusions. But now I'm making progress. Right, plus 18. Minus 18 from 69. I get 50. So what we're doing is that should be perfectly forged, yes. Because I'm a master forge. I'm a master blacksmith. Right. Don't really need a good prospector's pick. It's not exactly the most useful thing. We do need an axe sorted. Right. 13, 15, and then we're gonna do minus 6 like always. Which means 12 plus 12, so minus 12 from axe. Minus 12 from 44. This gives us 32. Can I get from that? Oh, that's nice. Anyway, let's just put these fucking hammers on the ground because they're too big. In fact, let's just throw this. Get a wrought iron hammer. Should have like somewhere around 3k joule. 2.3k, yeah. Also, just do 216. Okay, plus 15. Plus 13. Minus 6. Oh, I'm so dumb. That's 44. Minus 6 from 13. But it looks like a 5. Oh, we can't really waste it. Okay. We'll just put it for some random other shit. Let's just do it for the pickaxe. Minus 15 plus 9 is minus 6 from 101, which gives us something else. 101. What does that give us? What am I doing? Gives us 95. It's 95. Which is very easy to actually acquire. Which is why I'll just do it on here. 95 minus 15. Oh wait, no. 100 plus 6, which gives us 107. Okay, guys. Fucking hell, what am I doing today? I want to do basic maths. This is the type of shit I beat myself over. I think I can't do this basic maths. I failed, which basically means to me I'm really retarded. There we go. Perfectly forged somehow. Who knows how? I think that if we want to make this mining, we actually need a double ingot. That's 18 minus from 52 gives us 34. That's easy. Oh, minus 18. 54. What am I? Okay, so that gives us 32. Minus 18 from 54. 32, yeah. And right now we're at 52. Minus 20 is. Anyway. Come on. Oh, 50 something. 30. Fuck you. I'm sure there's something I can craft with. A plate or something. I think you have to line the blast furnace where you have to blast it with. You have to line it with wrought iron plates or something. Just look, blast furnace, double wrought iron plates to craft it. If you want 12 wrought iron sheets, like, oh, fuck you. just cook some of that in there. You know, they vaporize. Maybe I'm just some autistic kid. So if he sells that thing, plus 18, so minus 18 if I'm there. Oh, I see. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna plus, there we go, well forged. Not good enough for me. Well forged is not well forged in my life. Well forged is pity, basically. So it's not bad. It's not the greatest, but I'm not really the greatest. Right, it's plus 15 minus 6 is obviously plus 9. 44 minus 9 is 35. Plus 30. Perfect. Expertly forged. God fucking damn it, how is it only expert? Looks like I've actually done all the raw iron shit. At this point, it's just me playing Minecraft mods. Like a loner. Like a loser. There is one thing I want to do though. I want to try and make a spade which is like this but for soft blocks, they would call it in Terraria. I think it might actually require a sheet, but if it does, then it doesn't matter. Spade heads, okay. So we have minus 6 from 2 plus minus 4 from 95. Easy. Maybe it's a time thing. I don't think it is. I think it's based on how much time. It's based on how many bits it takes. Anyway, I'm enjoying the warmth. As you can see, I split the side into agriculture and housekeeping. I wrote housekeeping, basically meaning the loom and shit. And here's the metallurgy bit. I did a nice little border so that doesn't fucking burn it down. It would appear to me that... Oh. I hit my standards for myself on. I hope I don't seem like I'm complaining. I'm really not trying to. But maybe I am, to be honest. I complain about life. Life is just not really intended for people who think too hard. These are just if something melts into the ingot mold and you get the ingots right back. Now, I've got the bloomery has been done. So I said I've got. Now I will have a second one I plan to make, which will require 32 bronze ingots. I should have the materials for that. I ran the bloomery through. These are slower than bronze for more time, but they have more durability and have the same mining. What the fuck? Well, it's just the same texture. When you think how hard life is, it feels really hard, it feels really bad. Where did the fucking things go? Stupid quails go. I need to feed them, otherwise the familiarity with them. And I need them to reproduce. If they don't reproduce, God, if they don't reproduce, God so help me, I will find them, and I will force the male to inseminate human or its egg anyway. I guess sorry to any Hindus watching this. I love this mod, probably because I'm autistic. Basically the same idea as this other guy. Starts out his first video on a 16 episode series of this mod. I say, this mod is designed to be very realistic and my autistic ass loves that. Ew. Oh. For the female 35, the male is just 30. Welcome to ready to mix. I think I need it. The fuck? Fertilized. Yes, fertilized. That's the dumbest fucking bit of it. We've just stared at each other. Imagine I just like punched. I couldn't. I find them very nice. I guess we'll bring their nesting box. Come on, man. You can't not love these quails. I love them. I feel like I've built myself kind of personality and being an outrageous, out of pocket, weird kid. What can you do? I guess anything to be known when you're doing. As Neil Ciceriga or something once said, in the end it doesn't even matter. I try tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I left your nest here. You leave. What's in the pot? And then you just sucked me off. Okay, so this egg is going to hatch in 8 seconds. I don't want to accidentally throw it. Come on. The thing with this one, I'm gonna feed it so many seeds. Say when it's a juvenile. When it's an adult, it can only reach 35. But when it's a juvenile, it can go past that. And after a ripe age is reached, then it will never degrade. Because if you don't feed them seeds every day, it will degrade. Do I really have to do the roof as well? Something. Feels good to have an axe. Feels good to axe down innocence. Innocent people. Basically. Well, I guess turning into fun books doesn't do it. I'll replace the bellows. Oh, oops. See, it's smart. It doesn't place in the direction you face. It places in the opposite direction because you're placing it. And then it blows air onto there. I guess I'll stop recording now. 1.5 fucking hours. Kinda like a normal story climax. And I also can't remove this clone spot on my computer, so just accept it or die.